Hello there and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, we will take a look at how can we insert the list items into the list using PnP PowerShell. Now first, let's go ahead and create one list called Issues Tracker. Let's say we are in the sales team site and you have a project that's been released for the sales team site and the users are testing the project and then they would be entering the bugs or the issues that they have found in this project. So we'll go ahead and create new list. Click on new list. It will open up a dialog where you can select different templates and create a list from that. We will select issues tracker. You can see the other templates available as well. Let's create issues tracker. And here is a quick snapshot of how it looks like. So we will use this template. And let's give it a name. Let's keep it as it is, issue tracker. Let's also show this in navigation. Click on create. So now we are in the issues tracker. So let's click on add new item to understand the columns or the fields. So we have issue description, we have a priority, we have a status, assigned to, date, issue resource, images, issues logged by, and the attachment of the files. So we really have a good number of fields to play around. So now we will insert the details into these fields using PnP PowerShell. So let's get started. Okay, so we will actually go step by step. We will try to add the items into the fields gradually. Now to understand that, first we need to go to the list settings because it's important for us to know the internal names of the fields. Let's go to list settings. So very first is the title. So let's click on title. So the name is title and the column is title. Alright, so first let's go ahead and insert the value in the title. At the same time, let's also understand issue description. So click on that. And you can see the field name is description. However, the display name is issue description. So we will be using the description. So let's first enter the details into these two fields. Let's go back. And let's go to the script. Now to add that, we first have connected with the sales team site using connect PnP Online. Now we will be using add PnP list item. We will specify the list. The list is issue tracker. That's the name of the list. Okay. Now to add the values, we will have to specify the values. Then we need to specify @. Let's put this opening and closing bracket. Now we'll have to provide the internal names in the double quotes of the field. So the first was title. We'll say equals to issue on, that's the title of the issue. So issue on the landing page. Okay. And then let us specify semicolon to provide the value of the next field. Again, it was description equals to, there was an error displayed when user visited the home page of the product. Okay, so that's the description. Let's close it, and that is it. So let's go ahead and execute this. Provide the credentials and let's wait for the response. Okay, so the issue has been added. We can see we also got the item ID. Let's go and check that. Hit refresh. And we will see now issue has been created. Okay, so the default status is assigned as new because that's the setting of this field. Now let us set the priority. So let's go and check the priority field. Let's go to the settings. Now the priority is a choice column. And let's see the internal name. Internal name is also priority. And the priorities are critical, high, normal, low. So let's set the priority as well. Let's go back. Go back. Let's continue writing our PnP list item. Let's clear this. Now we will give one more semicolon. So it was priority equals to, let's put it critical since it's an error on the home page itself. Okay, let's save this. Just make sure that you type the exact name of the choice. Hit run, provide the credentials. Let's wait for the response. And we also now have a new issues created. Hit refresh. And now see the critical priority has been assigned. Okay. Now let's talk about a date. So we have a date reported. Okay, so let's see how do we set the date column. Let's go and check the internal name of date reported. So the internal name is date reported but without space. That's important. So let's copy this. Let's put it here as one more column. Date reported equals to, now this is MMDDYY. So let's say it was reported on 11th of April 2023. We are just providing some random date. So let's hit run, execute this. And we have a new issue created. Let's go and check. Okay, we see the new issue has been created and the date is also now assigned. Okay. So the next is assigned to. Now this is very important to understand. When we are working with the assigned to, it's the people or group column. So let's go and check that. Click on list settings. Assigned to is a people or group. Let's see the internal name. Look at the internal name. Internal name is assigned to 0. It's important to know what's the internal name of the field because sometimes it's really hard just to guess that. So let's just keep this there. Okay, now what we need to do, let's go to site settings, site permissions. So click on Lydia. It will open up the Delve page. We need to know the email address of the user. So let's just copy this and put it to the assigned to field. All right, let's execute this. The new issue is created. Hit refresh. Now you will see the new issue is created and assigned to Lydia. Okay, so that is how you insert the value into people or group field. Okay, the next is issue source, and that is an hyperlink. So let's see how do we add the item into the hyperlink. First, let's get the internal name. Scroll down, issue source. It is issue source, so let's copy that. Equals to. So the way we provide the hyperlink value is first to provide the hyperlink itself. So let's say I have an image which is uploaded to a document library. So I have a path of the image, so I'm going to use that. This is a path where I have the image. We will just put a comma and then we will provide the title for an image. Okay, so the new issue is created. Let's go and check, refresh, and there we have it. We can see homepage issue screenshot, and the hyperlink is also set, as we can see on the left hand side bottom. So we are going to keep this video till here, and in the next video we will take a look at how can we then insert the images and then also attach the images into the list item. So I hope this simple example helped you to understand how can you cover different fields and insert it into the list item using PnP PowerShell. I thank you for watching the video.